The tour eclectic. I'm going to do a quick neighborhood run. Again, since we're reviewing neighborhoods off of Dorchester bordering the Ashley, this is one I tried to do before, but I think the GPS on my doobly-doop wasn't working, or for some reason I didn't post the video when I did the last one. This is Wando Woods. Wando Woods is an older neighborhood, 60s, 70s again. It was kind of split when they put the interstate here. Just kind of nipped off the east end of Wando Woods. So now we're turning into Wando Woods. I've always really liked this neighborhood. This is one of the ones that I considered moving into when I first moved to the area. First we'll run down Lisa Street here. Lisa. This is what I would consider the front of Wando Woods. So, although it's a bigger neighborhood than, say, Covington Hills, maybe just a little bit smaller than Evanston Estates, this neighborhood, again, because its location on the Ashley River, varies tremendously in prices of the houses. What I mean by that is, as you can see dead ahead in the camera footage, that house wouldn't be all that expensive. It's not that huge. I'm going to turn right here just for an odd reason. Remember I said the neighborhood was kind of clipped on the east end? Well, here is your example of that. Obviously this road used to continue on, and now it's just an entrance onto the interstate. I'm going to do a quick U-turn, but I didn't get broadsided right there. And we're going to head this direction. We're heading toward the back of the neighborhood, so we're actually heading toward the Ashley River. I'm going to turn the camera to the right just a little bit so you can see what I'm talking about. Right back behind those houses is a railroad track. So this is a more industrial, I guess you could call it, area of Wando Woods. You can see some lower income trailer parks, and then some nice older houses, I must admit. Kind of like them. And here you get a clearer view of the railroad tracks over there. So it's interesting that you have such a variety of houses in this neighborhood. I'm turning this back straight. There we go. I should be coming back into focus. Hi again. Now we're going to turn down, what is this? Withers Street. You're going to see as well as I do on the GPS doobly-doo down there. Now we're going into the center of the neighborhood. You can kind of see a little, you can see the houses kind of increase in value just a bit. Still older, most of them built in the late 60s, early 70s. I have no idea what housing values are anymore. I know my little house has increased, it's doubled in price in the last, I should say doubled in value in the 15 years that I've lived there. Now we're getting closer to the river. What you're going to start seeing here is the size and, for lack of a better term, the opulence of the houses is going to start increasing dramatically. really like this neighborhood. I always have. It's always been partial to Wando Woods. Dead end. Okay, well, we won't turn down the dead end. As you see, the Ashley River is right over there, to my right. And a lot of these houses are built further off the road. Looks like they got a little bit of a townhouse action going here to the right. We're turning onto Holbridge Street. And here you see what I'm talking about. I'm going to turn the camera off to the right just a little bit, so you can see what I'm talking about the size and opulence of the houses increasing. Again, waterfront property. We talked about waterfront property in a couple other videos. I don't know if waterfront property meant quite as much as it did back in the day, back in the 70s when these houses were built. I just took this, I know this is a dead end. I'm turning the camera back. There used to be a little boat ramp down here, and look at what, looks like we have a visitor in the middle of the road. Looks like a common egret. See him over there by the mailbox? A little friend. Beautiful bird. Not a snowy, that would be a common. Yellow beak, vice a red beak. So this little boat ramp here, yeah, another egret crossing in front of us. Little boat ramp here. Again, as a police diver, you can imagine I spent a lot of time pulling cars out of this boat ramp. Not so much stolen here at Wando Woods, but in the neighborhoods where people know where to dispose of them. This was just one of the ones they knew about. As you can see, I'm reversing so I can turn onto this little dead end cul-de-sac, which I really like. Sebastian. I really like. Couldn't afford any houses down here, but I just thought it was beautiful, beautiful. The houses are the right size, right on the marsh, right on the river. And thanks to our beautiful South Carolina weather, I am turning my AC on. Oh, look at the egret flew right in front of us. Back out to the main road. We're going to take a right. We're going to get back onto the main feeder road, a left, and we will head out of Wando Woods. Another beautiful house here to the right. You can certainly see what I was saying about housing values being all over the place in a lot of these neighborhoods. Should be coming up to a left on Paramount Drive. Remember, Paramount heads us out of the neighborhood. Yeah, a little gated community dead ahead. Doesn't look like their gate is functioning, but very nice. This neighborhood, especially after the construction of the interstate, I-526 up here, kind of became surrounded, I guess, if you would, with industry. Used to not really be any industry off to the right, but with the advent of the interstate and easy access to, you know, that transportation route, a lot of industry blossomed off the interstate, and some of these roads to the right, not so much back in the back of the neighborhood, but up in the front, actually feed into the parking areas of those office buildings and such off here to the right. If I were a resident of Wando Woods, I wouldn't really be that happy about that. I'd kind of want that shut down, because it seems like it would add a lot of through traffic to the neighborhood that doesn't really need to be there. Here's one in particular, Faber Place Drive. I guess it's so far on the edge of the neighborhood it really doesn't affect them. Maybe a little bit with these houses, but not much. And with that, trying to figure out how I want to play this. We're on Paramount Drive, by the way. We have just pulled out of the neighborhood of Wando Woods. I probably should have turned right there to jump on the interstate, but I missed it. So that means I'll take a left right here, and it's going to put me on the exact same exit. Wando Woods for the Tour Eclectic. A little neighborhood special, and I hope GPS spotted everything for you, and I hope we went down enough back roads to satisfy any curiosity about what that neighborhood looked like. For the Tour Eclectic, see you on the next video.